free and enveloping the mongrels grants them the gift of blissful oblivion. Lowering your gaze, you see a scarlet stain on your chest. The wound has reopened, and instead of blood pouring forth, you see only radiant light. Shit, I fucking one-shot. Oh no, he's good. The demon convulses in pain when the light reaches him. What are you? Destroy this vermin. Hell yeah, points. He's already wounded. Wendog, kill. Wendog can step forward. I no longer serve you, you bitch. Not you or your flying monkey. I always fight with the strongest side. Lan emerges from the shadows, knocking down his buzz moves. What'd I miss? A dramatic showdown? Oh, it's you. Perfect. Well, I'm looking forward to see him cast some 6 sorcerer spells, I guess. Oh, mighty... Your faithful servant now invokes you. Now, demons, protect your mistress. Demons always make the worst guards. Wait, I have like 20 AC, don't I? Why am I afraid? I have a fucking bitch hammer for a reason. Let's start smacking fools. I forgot that my character randomly has 20 AC for like no good reason. There you go, you had to learn something that Lan always helps you.
They didn't have a choice. They were forced to do it.
Telling yourself that, Lan. There is always a choice. They could have chosen to die, but now they're going to live and become stronger. I know that from personal experience.
Shut up! You're not just a traitor, you're a monster! The young ones, they believed your stories, and you lured them to a demon and watched them eat human flesh!
I was trying to make them strong. What have you done for them? What were you doing while I was looking for ways to bring strength to our tribe? You're useless, Lan.
I led by example! I trained. I tried to become stronger so I could go to the surface and maybe do something worthwhile with my stupidly short life. And I will do it. I might be the one to bring our whole tribe to the surface. But you? Why would you want any power that turns you into a monster? These young guys and girls, they trusted you. And they were turned into mindless animals, ready to eat corpses at a demon's command.
I went through the same ritual as them, and I didn't become an animal. I conquered my anger. The anger that has been building and building in every one of us for decades. Unlike you, I
Probably,
have
yeah.
no intention of just lying down and politely accepting death. I will rise above all this, while you'll still be stuck with your pride chewing on rats. Who do you want at your side? The person who betrayed the demons to follow you? The person who will do everything you say and bring glory to your name? Or this trash?
It's gone. It was just there, and now it's gone. It's gotta be some kind of demonic trickery. You need to have a cleric look at that.
As if you know anything about demons and their powers. Some dark force cast its gaze on him and chose him from among all others. There is magic inside this uplander that is beyond your meager understanding. And all you have to say is be a cleric. You're pathetic, lad.
How would you even get down here, Lan?
I just kept going until I found it. You can find a way into anywhere if you try hard enough. And besides, I also remembered some of this traitor's stories. At least some of them were true. But that doesn't matter now. We need to tell Saul everything, and then we need to get out of here.
We? You think you're the one going to the circus with them? Isn't that sweet?
So you've been serving that crab man this whole time, eh?
Better to serve a strong master than to eke out an existence in a dark hole with no hope. I am of the Neathers. Our lives are short, but we are hardier than humans. I realized a long time ago that I was capable of more than this life offered, and I follow whomever is the strongest. You. You scared Zabamelech. Hosilla has fallen. Now, I wish to serve you.
I thought you were proud of your heritage, but you're willing to crawl on your belly before anyone who's even a little stronger than you. You say you didn't become an animal? What a joke! Only animals pledge their allegiance to whoever has the sharpest teeth. Now, what am I saying? Even cave spiders are loyal to their mother. You're even lower than that.
Oh, so now you think you know everything about me. You're one of the best hunters in the tribe. It benefited me to ingratiate myself with you. So I acted in a way that pleased you. And the Uplander will get the windwag that he wants to see. I'm willing to do anything to get out of this hole. And you're willing to do anything too. Don't try to hide it. I know you, Lan. I've had time to study you.
I'm going to the surface only because my time has come to leave. The Uplanders are in danger. They need all the help they can get. But I'm only risking my own life. See the difference? I'll do whatever the Crusade asks of me, but I'll never be like you.
Zabamelech is always in need of new servants. You'd make as good a servant as anyone else, and then... once you've gone missing in the maze, not even the redoubtable Lan would have dared look for you.
But then why did you come with me to look for the sword?
So I could kill you quietly if you found it and stop you taking it to the village, you idiot. I would have told everyone that you got caught in a cave-in. But then the Uplanders showed up and I had to change my plans. I don't regret what I did. I met you. Just say the word and all the Neathers will be yours. I'll bring them to you if you take me with you. What you saw here, they will become stronger. They will be an army unlike anything ever seen before on Golarion. Our lives may be short, but while we live, we are faster, deadlier, and harder to kill than most. I am offering you an army. An army that will win you land, power, and everything you desire.
An army of cannibals? Are you insane? You want to turn them from rational beings into rabid beasts that only want to kill. They will be slaves, and you will be their slave driver. Is that the kind of power you're so desperate to gain?
I went through the same process they did. The beast raged inside me. My mind was foggy, but I have an iron will, and I never back down. I snatched victory from the jaws of insanity. If there are any individuals worthy of becoming my officers among those Neathers, they will be able to do the same. Yes. Hosilla found me in the caves. I was lost and hungry. and she offered me a choice. Die as a nobody, or live and gain the power to change everything. Sava Malak tore off a piece of an Azimar priestess's thigh. A big, juicy piece. More meat than I'd ever received in the tribe. That was the first time I knew what it was like to be happy. To have a full belly. I swore to myself that it would always be that way. Then the madness and rage took over. I came very close to turning into an animal, no better than the weaklings you saw in the maze. But I am strong. I mastered myself. I brought myself under control. I fell so that I could rise again.
You should have chosen death. Dying's better than living like that.
You're saying I should have died that day, Lan. But then who would have listened to your feeble jokes? Who would have showed you the best caves for hunting? Who would have made you a man?
I would have been fine without all that. And without you. Your death will make the world a slightly better place, Wenduog.
Look, isn't our Lan sweet? Look how his eyes blaze as he speaks of murder. And we were so close, too. Tell me, what do you think he'll do to you if you fail to live up to his precious ideals? It was simple. I lured those I deemed worthy into the maze. To the rest, I told stories of the horrors of the maze, making them stay away. It all hung in the balance when the cave walls shuddered, and many of the young ones decided that the time of their great exodus had come. I had no doubt that Hosilla would dispatch a dozen young Neaters easily. But what would become of the maze if all the tribes poured in? So when Lan ran off looking for the Angel's sword, I went after him. Not to help him, but to make sure that the sword never reached Neathholm. It's a pity that you got involved and stopped me from killing him. But then again, the evening dawn has not yet been struck.
You sicken me.
Then you know which one of us you need. Take me with you, and I will give you an army of Neathers.
Don't fall for her empty words. Wenduog despises everyone but herself. As soon as you show any weakness, she'll betray you, just like she betrayed us.
That is the reasoning of a weak person. A strong person does not fear, they act.
Up there on the surface, the Crusades are still going on, right? Since I'm a mongrel, that means I've got Crusader blood in my veins. You could say it's my destiny, even. Anyway, I'm ready to do my duty. And all of you Crusaders get rations, right? With vegetables? Well, I'll be killing demons and be well fed for doing it? That's not life. That's a dream come true. I'm sorry you trusted Wenduog instead of me, and that you didn't show the light of heaven to Sol. But she can be very persuasive. She honed her skills on all of us in the tribe. I'm asking you, believe me when I say that I won't let you down. I have nothing to lose down here apart from my chief's distrust and my friendship with the giant roaches. I'll do whatever the crusade needs. The angel deemed you worthy of his power, not just his sword, to light the path in the darkness. So, I can trust you too. Seems fair to me.
Are you really that desperate to go to the surface, Lan? Why didn't you run away before? You know why. The Uplanders will never accept us. Don't pretend you're going for food rations. Then why? For death? For glory? If it's death you seek, you're sure to find it.
Maybe I'll be able to find something on the surface that you can't get down here. Like a way to help the mongrels. A way to stop our tribes from having to follow scum like you.
You think I'm just a freak from the catacombs, but Neithers are faster, stronger, and tougher. You will be a power to be reckoned with on the surface. Many of the Neithers will be no better than the mindless beasts we encountered in the dungeons. There will also be those who can overcome the fog and be like me. I will lead them into battle, and you will command us all. You trusted me from the beginning and hid the angel's light from that idiot Saul. Keep listening to me, and a glorious future awaits us. Just don't become too reliant on heaven's light. Remember what happened to the angel who wielded it before you.
I hope we're not taking this girl with us. She'll sell us to the first demon she sees.
If we're befriending monsters in order to fight the demons, why not join forces with the strongest of them? Isn't that the rational choice? They're both equally hideous. Neither of them will improve the aesthetics of our little band.
A tough choice indeed. Ugh. I can take the righteous Zen Archer with me, or the clearly evil Spider Woman who will definitely betray me at the first chance they get. Or I can take neither of them with me as well. I can just say fuck you to both of them. But I don't like that option. Sitting on the fence is never a good option in these kind of situations, when the other two options are much more interesting. He's pretty righteous though. Like, it's clear he's got like a more of a desire to do good in the world, whereas Wendog just wants to fucking kill people. Well, when in doubt, just roll a D2, right? Ah, I rolled a 1, I'm going with Spider-Man.
You're making a mistake. If some priest ever winds up down here, I'll ask him to pray for your soul. But I doubt it'll help you.
Who cares what you think? The Master has made his choice. Lan knows too much. He must die.
You're right. I know everything. And I also know where I'm not wanted, so I think I'll just go and have a chat with Saul.
I don't think I want to kill Lan. I'm not evil.
Yeah, if this is you in a good mood, then maybe I'm lucky we're parting ways now.
He got away. Don't worry, Lan. I'll get you. Wait here, Master. I will bring Saul and the other Uplanders. We'll make sure that everyone knows that Lan failed to save anyone and fled like a coward.
Yeah, but the chaotic gnome is apparently pro-cannibal. Chief Saul appears flanked by Mongrel. The journey has taken its toll on him. His breath is labored, and the sweat is dripping from his bloated face. What's this? Anithia gives a little well, I'll be damned. Turns out old Holrun isn't as crazy as we all thought. There really were demons down here. I should have listened and sent a patrol down here. Damn it. Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Horus' lip curls up in distaste. He tries to keep a distance from the unconscious mongrels. How could you be so... I can ask her how her leg is... I think that's the right poshment choice right there. Better than yesterday, worse than the day before. I'm not gonna die, don't worry. I think you are, but you're fucking incompetent. Yeah, right. Like, it wasn't enough that sniffed at every damn shadow and city. Everyone knows the stories about the demon living beneath the streets of Canabras. Those tales are as old as the Crusades themselves. I messed up, but you fixed my mistake, so thanks. The maze is full of dangers, but we dealt with them. I sensed that the maze was an evil place, and so it was. There was a demon sitting right in the center of it, with spells to dull our minds. We barely managed to overpower him. When we reached the cultist's lair, that was when we saw Lan. He ran like the coward he is, abandoning the young ones to be mauled by the demons. Salt looks at the unconscious mongrels down on the ground. Yes, Lan is too hasty. Will he survive listening to people like him? No. Lan is not one of us. He does not understand our path. You understand, Wendog. You saved us. Always thought you were a decent sort. Respect. You need to look after the young mongrels. They're out for the count, but when they wake up, Chief, you'll see that these experiments have made them stronger. They survived. They're warriors now. As long as they can hunt, the rest can wait. Uplander and you, Wendog, you save them. That's what matters. We'll help them from here. But if they want to go to the surface, I don't know if there's anything I can do to stop them. It's time to get out of here. I'm going with the Uplanders, Chief. The maze holds no more secrets now. I have to go further. Humph. You always had to go further than everyone else, but what can I do? Go on then. But make sure to come back to us somehow. But where are you going? Where's the way out? I think I have worked it out. When Dog touches Holis's body and shows you some papers and a key. If there's a key, there's a door. If there's a letter, then it was a tenant for someone. Those cheeky sons of... This is all the information on the cultists in the city. Their meeting places, passwords, their secret hideouts. I think we should show this to whoever's in charge of Kenabris right now. In charge of the city, girl, that shit got fucking slammed by Beetle God up there. I don't think there's anything left, but whatever. Sure, we can show it to their dead body or something. Shit, I was tripping here. Let's drop some armor. I don't need this leather. Get out of here. Well, look at the... I'll talk to this guy real quick. I thought he was saying anything. Yeah, okay, just making sure. Yeah, I talked to him. All he said was, I talked to him. Don't worry. At least you're out of these filthy caves. Oh, yeah, that woman. Oh, thanks for reminding me. That merchant. Dyra. Yo, sup, girl? Let's grab this leather armor real quick. Let's sell to her. Let's trade again. I want, like... Oh, I can't enter. Oh, no, I don't want to sell that. I wish I could auto sell weapons and stuff. No one in my like team uses a glaive, and that's like that's a martial, not an exotic weapon. That's a pretty good glaive, though. I won't lie. I'll keep it for now. Oh, I could sell Radiance? That'd be funny. What do you mean? It'd be great. It's 100. It's worth 100 gold. What else am I going to use radiance for? What are these? I don't know. I'll keep the potions. They'll be useful later. Alright, any other gear this person has on them that could be useful besides that, like, padded armor? Like, I'm not sure if this armor is any good to, like, actually buy, right? Like, its special ability when it is only about people critting you, and the only person I'd ever give that to would be, like, this weapon. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna worry about that. Braces of armor +1 are just generically good, and I'm gonna want to have wizards. But will I have more than one? I'll get these guys, because they'll be useful, probably. Yeah, I don't think I'll mutate fish. I don't want that. Do I want to buy a bracer of armor +1? Right now, everyone in my party can't use it, but I'll probably have a wizard at the very minimum, and maybe another one. Yeah, I already have one. I still have the one that I found earlier, but I'm thinking of getting a second one for, like, someone else. But at the same time, I feel like I'll find a lot of braces of armor +1, so I won't bother. And while I'm at it, does she actually have shield-based feats? I don't remember seeing her have any feats, actually, that mattered. She has Divine Grace, Pickpocket, Paladin Proficiencies. Feats right down here. Oh, yeah, you're right. She has Shield Focus and Dodge. Gross. Well, this thing's just a Masterwork sword right now. Here you go. You can wield Radiance, I guess. There you go. Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here. This place sucks.
While the survivors wander the dungeons, the battle on the surface rages on. The warriors of Canabris are trying to defend the Wardstone, but their strength is flagging. Their resistance is valiant, yet it will all be in vain if no one rises up to turn the tide.
Surface, finally. I missed the fresh air so much. Nothing fucked up over here. Oh, there is. There is something fucked up right over here in the corner. Nice, some random garbage. Let's go further upstairs. Let's see how many fucking mega demons are just chilling up here. Oh, is there? I'll see if I can go back downstairs then. After this epic anime battle we just witnessed. Irabeth. The half-orc before you, wearing armor adorned with Iomede's golden sword, is clearly exhausted. She always hasn't gotten much sleep over the past few days. There's soot on her face and fresh blood in her sword. Her hazel eyes are hard and focused, and her firm voice sounds accustomed to giving orders. She sizes you up, surprised judging whether you're friend or foe, and opens her mouth to ask something, but freezes when she spots Anevia. Oh, look at that big hug.
By the goddess, Nevi, I'd almost lost all hope. Everything's fine, Beth. I'm here. This here's a new friend. He rounded up those of us who survived the fall and led us up to the surface. Without him, we'd never have made it out. Let me introduce you to my wife, Arabeth Tirabade, head of the Eagle Watch.
Until the army arrives, I'm the temporary warden of Canalbras. And you're just in time. As you can see, we're in the middle of a battle. And thank you for getting Anevia out of there. Most people in Canalbras think that the children of the First Crusaders are simply a legend. Other people say that the day you emerge on the surface heralds the start of the end of the world. I'm not superstitious, but the situation is apocalyptic, all right. Having a living legend on our side can't hurt.
I see you are in serious need of help. You're in luck. If my master is with you, then I am with you also.
When the demons attacked the city, their main target was the Wardstone. I trust I don't have to explain to you what the Wardstone is and how important it is to the Crusaders. We must retake it at any cost, or the fall of Canalbras will be the beginning of the end of the Crusades, and with them, the rest of the world. I see that you had a difficult journey to the surface. You need to rest. But there's a lot riding on this battle. I have no right to command you, but I'm asking you to help us. The Grey Garrison. Until recently, it served as barracks for the Crusaders, but it's now been taken over by cultists. Very good. Report to me in full when we get back to the Defender's Heart. It's our temporary headquarters. Right now, the most dangerous cultists are here. The ones occupying the Grey Garrison. The city's gone. Most of the defenders, including the Dragon Terendelev, fell in the first few hours. The civilians either fled or died in the chaos. The place is overrun with cultists and demons.
Don't talk like that. Canalbras hasn't fallen. Not while it still has defenders like you and me.
Sweet words don't change the grim truth.
No, she's right. Thank you, Knight. Until we no longer have the strength to hold a weapon, until Iomedae abandons us, we will fight for Canalbras. The Wardstones are a gift. Iomedae.
Yeah, awkwardly thirsty, yeah.
By her herald, a mighty angel, and a general of the celestial armies. The Wardstones keep the world ruined from expanding. They stand along the border of the territory controlled by the demons, creating a barrier to keep them inside. The Canalbras obelisk was the first to be placed. It is the key to the whole barrier. We cannot leave it in the hands of those monsters from the abyss. The demons have long laid siege to Canalbras, but this time, their lord Dascari appeared in the flesh. He ripped the Wardstone from the ground and hurled it halfway across the city to here. I thought the stone was destroyed, but it seems all is not lost yet. Dascari has gone, but the Wardstone is surrounded by a horde of those creatures. What are they going to do to it? Nothing good, that's for certain.
But how did he do that? He's a demon. The Wardstone should have burned his filthy hide.
It should have. But what happened, happened. We don't know why. That's the spirit. You, take Anevia to the rear. The rest of you with me. Lord Horgus Worm, forgive me. I did not realize we had civilians among us.